And welcome to another Saturday morning sports talk with Kevin, Tom, and Terry. Yeah, I know. I had to get the camera. I didn't know where it was pointed, so. Oh, well, how are y'all doing this fine Saturday morning?
We're doing well, JP. We're talking about you, though.
Of
Are
course
you
are.
okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
You okay, JP?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Well, had a big weekend this weekend. All kinds of things this week to talk about in the world of sports, folks. It is just going to be a big fun day this week. We got NBA draft analysis, Major League Baseball, NFL football news. Will Baker ever be a Carolina Panther or not? New Charlotte Hornets coach. We got to get into. Let's see. We've got American Legion Baseball. Terry, you okay over there?
Yes. Yes.
And all kinds of fun things to talk about this week. JP, did you have a good week?
Yeah, I got a good week.
Have you, and no spoilers, have you seen the new Jurassic Park yet?
Yeah.
Amazing.
You have?
I saw it like the week it came out.
How many times have you seen it?
Only once.
Recommend it?
Yes.
Okay. My kids are dying to see it. They were going to go last night, but they went to Nana's instead, Terry, and I told them we were going instead to the drive-in without them. They were mad.
And then don't tell them no different.
They didn't get to go last week because of baseball, and then this weekend they didn't get to go because of they're at Nana's. So tough for them. I told them I'm going to see some dinosaurs this weekend. But anyway, Tom.
Just want to remind our listeners, Shelby Heating and Air bringing you Saturday morning sports talk. Give them a call, 704-487-7877. Check them out online, shelbyheating.com. And on their website, it does say it's that time of year again where it's 90 degrees every day. Make sure your system is checked out, functioning properly. If you need a new system, some kind of upgrade, you need ductwork, give them a call. Once again, 704-487-7877. Check them out online. Once again, that's shelbyheating.com. Kevin.
Well, first of all, I got one rule question to ask the two expert umpires. This was a weird play that happened, and then another suggestion as far as the youth sports, Terry. If the run rule is I got that on the wrong camera. How did I do that? If the run rule is say 10 after 4, right? Right?
Yes, I mean.
Or 10 after 5, right? So you're suggesting that I can't score 10 runs in an inning, right? Why wouldn't it be a limit on not being able to score more than 10 runs in an inning then? See what I mean? You could be getting beat 20-0 after 2 instead of 37-0 after 2.
You have that run rule in Coach Pitch boys.
Yeah.
You only score 7.
I'm just saying in general baseball, not
until the sixth inning.
I'm saying in any baseball.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this.
Let's say 13 and under. Would that be a decent rule? I'm just asking your opinion. Would that be a decent rule that a team can't score more than 10 in any youth sport, baseball or softball league?
That would be something that I would want to look at, because instead of you getting beat like 37-1,
right,
or to nothing,
right.
I mean, you could limit how bad the total score is going to be.
Well, think about this: 37-1 in 2 innings, or 30-3 maybe in 3 innings. Same amount of time.
Yeah.
But then there's maybe no questions of sportsmanship of running up the score. Once you get to 10, it's over. You just go in and say, we played a team this year that agreed before the games that's what we would do. Terry, that team was the only team this year, the one that agreed to do that. 2, that was also the only team this year that didn't try to put 5 touchdowns on us. Yeah. The only one that didn't try. And guess what, Tom? Here's the ironic thing about that. That team, Terry, won the championship.
There you go.
Of all the teams, every other team tried to put 5 touchdowns on us and embarrass our kids. One team did not, Tom, and that team ended up winning the championship. That team was the one that agreed to only getting 10 in inning. And I want to congratulate them on the championship. Terry, that's your guys over at West Lincoln, Coach Mott's and those guys. Our team won the Sportsmanship Award. Hard to be jerks, Tom, when you get beat 95-1 in 7 innings. 95-1, Terry, in 7 innings. We could have at least got beat 70-1 in 7 innings. Good. The silver lining, though, Tom, we led 1-0. We led the tournament in our series game 1-0.
Well, I will put this out there, and this is all for, I guess, the baseball part of it. Coach pitch boys, you can score 7 runs an inning, and the inning is over, up through the 5th inning.
Yeah, so
but
10,
when
so
you get
10.
to the 6th, now listen to me.
Yeah, I know. I've heard this one before.
Yeah, you can score 50 runs in the top of the 6th and come in and score 49 in the bottom of the 6th, and it all counts because you are unlimited
in the 6th.
Yeah, in the 6th. So you can be down a lot going to the 6th, and you can make it all up if you can make the 6th inning.
But that's just my point. Is if it's for fun and it's kids, and I understand All Stars is different, but again, there's no you don't get extra points for scoring more runs, do you? And I think one thing that does hurt
some of them is run differential.
Well, I think that one issue. Well, that's stupid if it's that. One thing that is an issue is that if you have to bat your whole lineup, Terry, you can't take out a really good hitter out of the lineup.
That's true.
You see what I mean? You can't take if you're batting 12 instead of the 9.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to take him out because he's got to stay in.
Right, and we're up. Terry, I'll say so. The first team that beat us, and I would say we got beat 37-1 in the first game, and they never stopped running anything at any time. And then they lost their next 2 games immediately. So it was the karma tournament is what this tournament turned into. So they got there too. But they've got a kid that's my size at 11 years old. And we've seen him in the previous game, hammer a couple balls or whatever. Now we've got we've got a couple little kids out there. So we walk him the first time. First inning, you're getting walked. I'm sorry, you're big as me, you're getting walked as a 9-year-old, 10-year-old. 1, safety, you're not killing my little kids. 2, I'm trying to win a ball game. I got to at least give it a chance. So all these kids got to hit the second time around when they're up 15-0. Now, after they hit, they still stole second. They still stole third home up 15. After I let them hit, Terry, and double off the wall, they was still second and third. So
I just think they're trying to get you back then for walking him in the first.
No. Here's the funny one. Up 21-1. Okay, we walked the kid. Jason, the other kid. Well, no. They still up 21-1. They still home or whatever. And I yell over there, Coach, up 3 touchdowns. You think this lead's about safe enough? He yells back, Tom, no lead is safe enough. 22-1,
y'all got
Terry.
sportsmanship?
We got the sportsmanship award.
Oh, and y'all was yelling across at each other?
I asked him, Terry, if 3 touchdowns was a big enough lead. His response was no lead is big enough. Up 21-1. And then got mad when we walked their big kid. Then got mad about it. Again, 137-1. They're giant of a kid. That's what they guess why they lost the next 2 games.
Who's that? Kings Mountain?
Yes. You know what's weird about them? 3 of their starters are supposed to be on my team. They're all from Bessemer. They didn't know I was coaching. Thought someone else was coaching. Terry wasn't on our team. There's a couple at the other one down the road we won't mention that they're supposed to be on our team too. So half these teams around here that are beating me with or beating us with our kids.
and you take 5 or 6 kids can change a whole team.
Well, yeah. I got the whole infield. You got my whole infield over there.
That's it.
But anyway, I got one call and then one other issue. Tom, we had to play apparently, and I say parents, 2 parents had issues with our playing time. Terry, we played 7 innings. I had 2 parents come up to me in the first inning of 2 different games asking why their kid, well, not to me, they asked the assistant coach, so they're too scared to talk to me, asked why their kid hasn't played yet. With 1 out in the first inning. Down 11-1. And I've got parents asking me and getting me out. One come over and told him, one said, I didn't pay $7 to watch you sit the bench. While wearing a free $35 shirt, a free $10 pair of socks, and a free $20 hat, she didn't pay $7 to watch her son play the bench. Now, let me tell you why her son was playing the bench. We've talked some attitude problems before, and do kids want to play? This kid took himself out of the first game. In the second game, Terry, before the game, Jason thinks he's our best catcher. Jason says, hey, you want to play catcher today? He said, and Jason goes, and I go, well, you can either play catcher since you walked off the field yesterday, you can sit on the bench with the other players that are still on the bench. He goes, I'd just rather sit on the bench. And that's whose mom came to the dugout and asked why her kid wasn't playing. So I had that issue while getting beat 95-1. You're asking me why your kid's not playing right now because he
Moms
quit.
will be moms. Though.
Wow. But Tom, here's the question I have for you. All right, here's a weird one. Ball hits the catcher's mitt on a pitch, right? Swing and a miss. The ball bounces out of the catcher's mitt, hits the ground, and on the player's backswing, you know King Griffey Jr. with that long swing, his swing hits the ball and knocks it into fair territory. Pitcher picks it up and throws it to first.
No.
I mean,
I didn't say it was. Well, I'm just asking what's the call. I ain't telling you what was the call. I'm asking
Still
y'all
on the
what
box.
was y'all call.
did he swing?
Yeah.
He swung and missed.
Swung and missed. The ball hit the catcher's
Okay,
mitt.
it's a strike.
Bounce. The bat hits the bat and hits it into the field.
Well, it was strike 3.
No.
Okay, if it's
Is
not
that one or
strike-
two? I don't
if it's
know.
not strike 3, then just say, well, that happened. It'd be like if it hit him.
The coach wanted him to be out so bad.
No.
It wasn't in my game. It was a different game. But they argued so much about that.
I mean, he swung, he missed. Ball hit the bat while he's still in the batter's box. You just kill it.
Yeah,
Just
it's
dead
dead.
ball,
It's a
right?
strike. Yeah,
The
I
strike,
mean,
just kill
the
it.
play didn't even really happen.
So
It's just like if you'd have
just
swung at the pitch and then it came up and hit you in the belly. Well,
okay.
the ball's
Right, that's
dead.
what I was
The ball's
just
dead.
laughing at that one. And then the other, I did have one question. What is the preference? And this is for all baseball because this is for probably this will answer a lot of people's question. What is the preference on if a ball goes by the catcher? What do you want the batter to do? Stay in the box or get out of the way?
They
Depends
have
on
the
the
right.
situation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Is there an actual ruling or what you prefer?
All right,
Because,
say the guy's at third base.
right.
And
Well, that's the
he's
play.
gonna-
Play
he's
at
gonna-
home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's something like he steals, but it's delayed and you're still in the box waiting to hit, and the pitch comes in and boom, it's all together. Well, it's not interference. Well, let's say that the snap back throw to third base. Okay, now he's in a rundown. Now you have to vacate the box because you had time to vacate
Right.
the box.
We're specifically talking ball by the catcher. He gets it, tries to get the runner at boom, boom. You know what I mean?
You had time to vacate the box. You need to get out of the way.
You're supposed to.
What if he gets
That's how
out
you're
of the, what
supposed
if
to
he
be
gets out
taught.
of the way, the catcher throws it and he hits him in the back and he's out of the box trying to get out of the way?
It depends. You have to judge everything. I mean, it's all judgment. I mean,
So that was the play. The ball got by the catcher. The batter actually, I can't remember if he got in or out of the box. Whether or not it is, that was the question was, is he supposed to stand there or not? The catcher threw it and hit the batter. And then the kid scored, and then there's a big argument. I can't even remember what it was called or what the ruling was on the field. I just wanted to know what to tell my batters what to do, because if they get, my thing was, if you run out of that box and hit the ball, that's got to be on the batter, right? Because you're not where you're supposed to be, and you're hitting the ball, and the catcher's trying to make a play. Be like, it's just weird to me that, but I get why you want him out of the way, so he's out of the way and not in the box. But
they do not
I
have
didn't know
to
if there was
leave
an
the
actual
box.
rule. Okay.
They do if they have time and there's going to be a play.
Yeah, but I mean, if
You
it's going to
can't
be a
just-
bang bang play and
They
he's
didn't have
stuck there,
time.
they don't have time.
If that's the key. If he's stuck there,
Okay, so there is no actual black or white on that then. That's what I'm asking. So I don't. So just tell the
It's
kids
It's
like-
an
good luck.
umpire judgment.
Just tell the kids good luck.
it's like if it's pitch
That's what
comes
I'm saying, Terry. What I tell the kids,
Pitch-
what the umpires might judge.
pitch comes in, it's a strike. He snaps through the third, hits the batter, but he's in the box. You got nothing because he
Right.
didn't have time to vacate
Yeah.
the box. If he's got time to vacate the box, but he's still got to stay out of the way of the play. If he doesn't, if there's a play and he's in the way, you can call him out for interference.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to do that before because
I don't have an answer.
a batter was
fine.
backing out of the box, Terry, and backed into the catcher. He was trying to get out of the way and backed into the catcher. Well, I called him out for interference, and the coach was like, "It's an accident. It's like it's not intent. You don't.
Yeah.
I don't judge intent. I judge the fact that he prevented a play at the plate." And of course, they're saying, "So if I'm the catcher, I'm just going to try to run into the batter on purpose." I was like, "No, that's my. I have to judge that.
Yeah.
You know, that's my judgment."
So that umpire judgment's always listed in there.
Yeah.
I just want to know what to coach the kids.
You're supposed to teach them to get out of the way. I mean, that's like coach pitch boys and girls. When you pitch it, if the ball's hit to your left, you go right. If it's hit to your right, you go left. It's you go to opposite, and you do it as quickly as you can, because you standing in the middle, that hinders the play, especially when the ball hit back up the middle, and all of a sudden you do not move, and all of a sudden you become part of the play because the kid that's pitching tries to step around you because you didn't move. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that then all of a sudden it comes umpire judgment of whether this guy did try to get out of the way, did not try to get out of the way, and you're going to have an argument which way you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Just a couple quick. I thought that would be a good in general question as far as, because you hear different things about different plays. I mean, if it's a judgment thing, that's it's easy to say. Just pray, kids, stand like a turtle.
Yeah. But I would like to
like
congratulate
coming, hands over
Coach
over
Pruitt
the
on his Coach Pitch Girls win last Sunday. He forced us to go Sunday, but and he ended up winning it. That's all I got to say. But congratulations,
got you some extra
Coach.
money, Terry.
Well, yeah.
Well, JP, let's see. Are you even listening?
No, he's playing a game.
JP,
I heard you.
do any people get eaten in the new dinosaur movie?
You have to ask again. I didn't hear that. I didn't have the headphones on yet.
Yeah, I'm listening. Now you have to ask that again because I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Got it.
Go
All
ahead
right,
now.
So, did any people get eaten in the new dinosaur movie?
Yes.
So, my question is, let's see, Terry, Tom, you got an answer for this.
It's umpire judgment.
Yeah. Why is it the Jurassic Park series the only series that does dinosaurs? They don't have a copyright on dinosaurs. Why is there no one else doing dinosaur movies?
That is an excellent
It's
question.
crazy. All right, we'll be back in a minute.
Check for that, JP.
KBCBroadcasting.com.